Hey guys, lately I've noticed a little bit of a trend in the player base on Fallout 4 and Fallout 4 VR, and I can't explain why. I've also noticed that my Fallout 4 guides have been doing really well, or have at least increased. I don't know why, it's weird. Very strange. But who am I to question the trends? So I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and I'm going to show you how to install a really good mod list called Mad God's mod list using Wabbajack. And if you haven't heard of Wabbajack before, Wabbajack is basically a way to install hundreds of mods which will completely transform Fallout 4 and make it an amazing experience with one file and one click. And it's really, really useful, really, really easy. And we're going to do that right now. Before we go into the guide, I'd just like to show you my first impression of this mod list. If you want to go straight to the guide, follow this timestamp. Wow! The game looks absolutely stunning.
Jesus.
Nothing like the original port.
There's some serious shooting going on down there. That looks amazing. So if we use trigger, we can literally... Oh, it's such a dream.
The Pip-Boy has been completely revolutionized and is so much easier to use as a menu.
Oh yeah. Oh, come at me, bro.
Oh, this is one thing that I am super excited about. This game has added amazing guns to the game. It's added them as drops from the enemies. It's added submachine guns. It's added support rifles. It's added pistols. Everything you can dream of. It's added a ton of worldwide realistic guns and weapon platforms. And enemies can drop them too. This for me was one of the largest immersion creators. Gunfights just feel so much more realistic now and are so much more enjoyable. Now the last thing I have to talk about is the environment. My god, the overhaul that this mod pack has created to the environment and to the nights and to the weather and to just the overall atmosphere makes this game feel incredible. So guys, sit back, relax, and this is how we do it. Now first and foremost, what we're going to do is we are going to play Fallout 4 flat screen with all of the DLCs. We're going to play it at least once, and that's going to create all the files we need that we're going to copy over. Now once we've done that, we're going to right click it in our Steam library. We're going to go look for local files. We're going to browse and we're going to go into data and we're going to look for every single file that starts with DLC. There should be 32 of them in total. We're going to copy them all and we're going to get ready to paste them into our VR folder. And now we're going to repeat the process, except we're going to right click Fallout 4 VR. We're going to look for local files. We're going to browse. We're going to go into data and we're going to paste all of the DLC files that we've copied over into this folder. Now there should be 32 in total, so make sure you have 32 DLCs. If you do not, you might need to buy some. They're really cheap right now. This game's been out for quite a while. Now guys, this in itself is a really cool trick because now you have all of the DLCs from Fallout 4 in Fallout 4 VR. That's hundreds of hours of fresh gameplay. Not even Bethesda thought of doing this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Fallout 4 in Nexus and we're going to search for Mad God's VR Overhaul. And if you look inside files, there are going to be two that you can choose from. One is a bit more of a vanilla experience and the second one has a few extra bits and a few extra guns. So I'm going to choose the bottom file and I'm going to click that, and that is going to download. And then we're going to head over to Wabbajack, download and install it. By the way guys, links to this mod list and to the Wabbajack website are going to be available in the description of this video. Next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the install file where Wabbajack is and I'm going to create a folder called mods or anything like that. It's just where the mods are going to be installed. And I'm going to run Wabbajack. And in Wabbajack, I'm going to go in the first directory, and I'm going to actually select the mod list which I've just downloaded. That's Mad God's mod list. So we'll head over there and we'll select that one. Make sure you've extracted it first. The second path is going to be the folder which we've just made, which is the mods folder, and that's where all the mods are going to be placed. Now the third directory will automatically be set. So if we push play, we're ready to go. Now you need to log into Nexus Mods. And once you've logged into Nexus Mods, the download is going to start. Now, depending on your internet and whether you have Nexus Premium, this may take a while because there are just under 300 files to download and install. Make sure you have plenty space as well, because with all of these amazing mods, you're going to be looking at somewhere around 70 to 80 gigabytes worth of extra data. So this is one hell of an overhaul, and you can imagine the difference it's going to make to the base game. It's going to make it absolutely amazing. It might even make it close to what you've been watching on Amazon Prime. I won't name it. However, one thing to note is that some of these mods may be outdated because the mod list is relatively old, but that's fine. The Mo2 launcher, which we're going to launch it through soon shortly, will take care of the rest. Once the installation is complete, it'll let you know and you can push the tick to continue. And now we can go straight into Wabbajack and we can go straight down to Mod Organizer 2, and we're going to run that because that's where we're going to run the game from. It's good to have that running as administrator if you can. It's actually currently opening on my left window, so we're just going to drag that across, and here we have Mod Organizer 2. Now, we can run it straight away. However, I would highly recommend you go over to Settings, and in Settings, what I'd highly recommend you do is connect your account. Now, connecting your Nexus account seemed to fix all the bugs and issues that I had, because at first it wasn't running for me. Once I did that, it started running. So that's basically it, guys. We can get out of settings and we can actually run the game. I'm not sure if it downloads updates or if it keeps everything up to date, but connecting it to Nexus, it worked. And here you can see all of the ESMs. If you go over here and we push run, just make sure that on the left you have set it to Fallout for the script extender version. Push run and the game's gonna work. That's just it, guys. Now guys, on this Wabbajack list there are a lot of gun mods, as you will see soon. And with gun mods, you need a gun stock. And I would highly recommend going to Skol VR, checking out their list and checking out their stocks. And in particular, the Butcher, which is an amazing gun stock. I've been using it for all of my shooters in VR. I couldn't recommend it more. Check out the link in the description and use my code for a discount. You'll get a nice big fat discount on top of any purchases made on their website. Thank you. Now guys, as I mentioned before, there are a few outdated mods on this mod pack, but I think for the most part this is a brilliant mod pack. There are a lot of incredible experiences to be had with it, and I've been absolutely enjoying it. I will say this though, you will need a relatively strong PC in order to get the best out of it due to all of the retexturing and reshadings. Something like a 3060 or a 3070 above would be advisable if you were playing this game on Epic. You could turn the graphics down. That's completely up to you. Now guys, I hope that was helpful. If it was, please consider liking and subscribing. Make sure to check the links in the description. My Discord is there. If you want to jump on and join the community, please do. Other than that, check out Skol VR and don't forget to use my code for an awesome discount. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching.